Hey guys, the title of this video is Why Do I Kickbox? So most specifically, what do I kickbox for cardio? And the simple answer is, for me, it's not boring. I hate stationary machines, ellipticals, bicycles, treadmills, things like that. Bores the shit out of me. And I find kickboxing or boxing. I started out boxing as a kid, and then when I hit about 25, I started doing kickboxing. The reason is just because I find moving your whole body, working on flexibility, stamina, it's all good. It's all good for your body, and I feel better when I do more of this. Now, I've been putting a lot of focus on my weight training because I've been trying to get bigger and stronger, but in the process I get stiffer. Excuse me. I get stiffer, and I have issues. I have issues with like my flexibility and endurance. So that's why I started doing my kickboxing some more. Now, my current workout split involves 2 days per week of kickboxing. I'll start out with like a 5 minutes with of like shadow boxing, just moving around, loosening up my joints, and then then I'll put some gloves on, and I'll hit my my double end ball over here, and I'll do I'll put an interval timer on my phone with my earpieces in, and with some music, and I'll do like a minute on the double end ball, basically mainly just doing handwork, and then the next minute on the heavy bag. And with the heavy bag, I'll throw combinations, punches, kicks, and then there'll be like a 1 minute break, and then back to the double end ball, a minute back on the heavy bag. Now, 2 other days a week, I'm doing a 2.2 mile run, which I think works out to roughly about 3.5 kilometers. I have to double check the math, but it's roughly about 3.5 kilometers. I just take it nice and easy. I'll usually typically take about 20 minutes to run it, between 19 and 20 minutes. And then I'll come here, cool down a little bit, do some light stretching, and then I'll get into a weight workout. Follow me. So I made up these workout plans. I don't know if you can see any of this, but basically I do a split that involves like 2 total body workouts a week after those runs. I'll do ring pull-ups, bench press, seated alternate arm curls, so I'm sitting on an incline bench, kind of like this, and just pumping out arm curls. Then I'll do some closed grip push-ups for my triceps and work my chest some more, and maybe even some of my back. Then I'll do some squats, and then I'll do some leg raises for my lower abs. I'm trying to strengthen up my abs. On the second day, I want to say wing it, but I basically do. I'll throw in some dumbbell rows. So I'll bend over a bench like this, one-handed, and just do some rows. I'll do an incline press, so the bench on an incline, and then I'll rep out some barbell presses on an incline. Then I'll do some walking lunges. Again, trying to work out my legs a little, and then I'll do a big superset of arm curls again. So 30. I'll start with like 35 pounds. Rep out about 8 or 10. Alternate curls like that. Then I'll immediately jump to 30s, 25, and 20, and then that's usually my workout. And then I'll probably do more leg raises or something too, again, to work out my abs. So that's basically it, guys. But the cardio, definitely, I like running. It's a little tricky right now in the wintertime because in the wintertime it's slippery and stuff, and my shoes, well, I'm just using regular runners, so it's a bit slick. But anyways, do the run, and then the weights, and then the kickboxing. For me, way more fun, way more interesting, and I'm working on a lot of things at once. Okay, so I already said flexibility, I already said endurance, but also balance, because a lot of your, Jesus, fire the cameraman here. A lot of the exercises, a lot of the kicks involve using your balance on one leg, and because of that, I tend to have pretty decent balance, maybe better than maybe the average person. I'm trying to get again, fire the cameraman here, but there we go, a little better. So I'll grab like my leg up in the air like this, and I can kind of hold it. Once I get my balance, I can hold it for a pretty long time on either leg. And that's because I can kind of, with practice, your balance gets better. So I'm not at quite where I used to be with my balance, but it is getting better with every workout. And I'm slimming down. I think I'm down a total of 9 pounds, but I've also lost inches, which I can tell from my belt and my clothes. So definitely losing some weight. Still got lots to go. His current weight, I think this morning was 196. I think it was 196.9. And if I remember correctly, I was 206. Then again, I might have been 209. I gotta check. But anyways, at least 10 pounds lost in a month, and that's a pretty good gradual rate for me. I've basically just been dropping my sugars, no breads, very little, if any, and then pastas, no more pastas. The pasta noodles I use are not even real pasta; they're egg noodle. So we've been doing that, and that's about it. So anyway, why do I do kickboxing? Because it's fun.